Hey gang, what's up? Alright, this review's been a long time coming, but I had to wait for my f-stop bag to get to me, which was pretty quick. You've heard a lot about how f-stop can take quite a bit of time to get you your gear. I guess that was when they were having supply train issues, but it all seems to be resolved now, so it's a non-issue. I got my bag actually very, very fast, and I'm quite pleased with it. But it does bear out that we need to do a comparison between the f-stop Tilopa, which is a 50-liter pack, and the MindShift 36-liter BackLight. So as you can see, these packs are pretty similar in height, even though there's a 14-liter difference in internal volume. But the use for each bag and what you would use it for is where the difference really comes in. So I wanted to take a quick second and show you the measurements. The BackLight, the MindShift 36-liter BackLight at its tallest point is coming in at right at 23 inches. The f-stop 50-liter is coming in right about at the same. This is a little bit taller. The MindShift is a little bit taller by about 3/4, maybe half an inch, give or take, and you'll see why here when we get to the interior of it. But as you can see, the packs are pretty much the same height. When you lay them down, they're also pretty much the same height. Lying down, you're looking at a bag, and this is with material in the back pouch, the outer pouch. It's right at 11 inches, and that's expanded. Same thing, pretty much the same, right about at 11 inches. And that's with the rain cover stuffed into this lower zip pouch as well. In terms of depth, you're looking at about the same. The BackLight 36L, including the padding of the bag, is sticking out at 11 inches, and pretty much the same on the f-stop. I mean, they're pretty comparable. They're almost what and what. So what's the big difference between a 50-liter backpack and a 36-liter backpack? With the BackLight 36L, everything is internal. Nothing comes out, nothing is removable except for the dividers of the camera gear housing area. It's all built in. With the f-stop Tilopa, you have what they call an internal camera unit, an ICU. And I ordered both the large Pro ICU and then the XL Pro ICU. And the functionality of this pack is that you can take out the ICU and put in a larger one or a smaller one based on your needs for that day when you're out and you're shooting. This one, WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. Whether you have 10 liters worth of gear, you still got 36 liters worth of volume. With this one, you can get a small ICU, a medium or a large, or an extra large ICU, but the only difference is if you go with the extra large ICU in the Tilopa, there's almost no room at the top of the pack for anything else. So you better be hauling all camera gear or reconfigure the top part of that ICU, the extra large ICU, to get some personal gear in there if you need it. Now there's still plenty of room in the side pockets and then in the back pouch for gear if you need it, but I see now that the extra large ICU for me will be rarely used in this pack. I'm actually going to buy the Suka and I'll use the extra large ICU for that. So without further ado, let's get into the interiors of each pack and you can see what the differences are, especially in terms of functionality if you're out in the field.